Hi everyone, welcome back to another video in our series that we are covering for students who have just cleared grade 12 or if you're even pursuing grade 12 currently. Now we've talked about ACCA, CFA, we've talked about CMA also, and in this video, in fact I saw your comments in the previous video where you all wanted us to cover FRM. So in this video we're going to cover the FRM course, the Finance Risk Manager program provided by GARP. If this is the first time that you're coming across one of our videos, make sure that you like the video and you subscribe to our channel so videos like this can reach other students who might find this beneficial as well. Now, when it comes to this particular series, we want to talk about the course, a little bit about what you will learn, but more importantly, we want to talk about the roadmap that you will take and that students with Zell have taken. They've gone on to have very successful careers. In the last 8 years, Zell has trained thousands, if not lakhs of students, and they've gone on to have very successful careers in their respective domains as well. Now, jumping into today's video, what is the FRM course? Now, allow me to let you in on a little secret. People who get paid very well by organizations bring one of these three things to the table. You either are a master at managing costs, which means automatically that you're increasing margins for your business. You're a master at bringing revenue for the business, so typically what sales personnel do. Or the third, you're reducing or mitigating risk for your business. And this, my friends, point number 3, mitigating risk for your business is what FRM course teaches you. Now, this is a course that is provided by GARP and they're headquartered in the United States. So it's a course that is recognized globally and often considered the best course for financial risk. Now, if you want to end up working in a big four or an Indian company for that matter, a mid-sized firm, a small firm as well, then if you want to work in the risk department, then the CRO of the organization or Chief Risk Officer will often handpick FRMs to work in their team. FRMs are obviously very proficient at understanding risks. They are very proficient with understanding metrics early on before the risk gets to a stage where you can no longer mitigate it. So this is what FRMs typically do. Now, let me lay out the roadmap for all of you if you're currently out of grade 12 or currently in grade 12 for that matter. So first of all, the good news for all of you is that if you are done with grade 12, you are eligible for the FRM course, which means that you can take the exam in the very next FRM window that is available to you. Now, FRM as an exam is very similar to CMA, wherein it has 2 parts that you need to give. However, here you proceed in a chronological order, which means you cannot give part 2 or level 2 of the FRM exam before you have passed level 1 or part 1 of the FRM exam. So as soon as you're done with grade 12, I would suggest that if you're interested in finance and specifically risk, and if you want to work with CROs, then you pick up the FRM course. Now, you will have to go through certain pre-read because the course itself is not very basic in nature. However, if you spend some time, maybe a month or a month and a half, upskilling yourself through pre-read, which is something that Zell provides to all our students, then you will be in a place where you will be able to understand the concepts and they will not seem too advanced to you when you start learning them. So my first advice is, as soon as you're done with grade 12, pick up the pre-read. Start learning a little bit about finance terminology. It's the very basic fundamental concepts of finance that everyone needs to know if you want to have a career in finance. So that's my point number 1. So this will take you about a month. After this, you start preparing for FRM exam level 1. Now this on average will take you anywhere from 3 to 5 months, just like US CMA. There are students who have done this much quicker. There are students who have also taken as many as 6 months. So depending on where you stand, it will take you anywhere between 3 to 5 months to do. By this time, if you've passed grade 12, you will probably be halfway through your semester 1. And after your semester 1 exams is probably when I would look at giving the exam if I were in your place. So when you're done with semester 1, your target parallelly should also be that I should be done with FRM level 1. Now, same story for part 2. It'll take you 3 to 5 months again to prepare for that, to learn that. So by the time you're done with year 1, if everything goes to plan and if you're able to pass the exam in one attempt, both the parts, then you will be in a position where by the end of year 1, you are not just done with year 1 of undergrad, but you're also done with your FRM. Now, after you're done with the qualification, there are certain additional criteria for getting the license in place This includes work experience, this includes you needing to be a graduate, so you will not be able to get the license right away. So which is why I say that when you reach year 2 is when you should start working, right? Even if you are not done with both the levels of FRM, even one level is good enough to get you a job as an intern somewhere. So start working. This will also build up your experience, and by the time you graduate, you will be hopefully someone who's qualified as an FRM. You will be someone who has done their graduation, and brownie points if you've done your graduation from a good college, and you will also have some internship experience under your belt. So if you follow this pathway, I'm confident that by the time you graduate, and if you've done everything as per the plan, then you can command a salary, a starting salary as someone who just has internship experience of anywhere between 5 to 7 lakhs, which is a good start. And if you aspire to be a CRO, then I think FRM is the right course for you. After FRM, there are also many other, combos available. FRM and CFA, for example, is a great combination. Someone who's an FRM but also understands management accounting. So CMA is also another great combination. So after you complete your FRM, you're obviously free to pick up any other courses that you wish and upskill yourself even further. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you let us know in the comments below what you want us to cover next, and stay tuned for more videos coming in this series.